Just so you know, folks, we're professionals here. Don't try this at home.
Dave got younger. Oh, that's not. Oh, never mind. I thought that was blonde hair. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, buddy.
I have a crown.
I see that. We'll get to that in just 1 second, but you'll notice we're Shepless tonight.
Thankfully. I mean, what?
I don't know what happened. It has been a crazy night. I literally got in the door. I got here at like 8:59. Could not get the door to open. Was just go on. Send Dave the link. Started the show.
Are you in a hotel?
No.
Okay.
We shall discuss later.
Oh, you're just not at home.
Yeah. So
are you in a storage unit?
Maybe I am a storage unit.
You are.
So actually, why don't we let me go ahead and welcome in people first.
Yeah,
and then we'll get right into it. So, Stacey Rogers, Janice, Disney, Kenneth H, Rockin' Robin 4077, Christine Hickman, Mandy V, Jonathan Chong, Jason Nudo, welcome back, buddy. Debbie Thinner, Caruso, Fred O'Malley, Martin Memphis, Karen Cook, Annette, KK, Wendy B, Mandy Adams, Orange Cone Vlog, Pool Girl 07, my mom is here. Shelby J, Zanlax, Mike 88 NYC, Jeff Condon, welcome in, and Katie Howe. I think I got everybody. Welcome, everybody. Now, Dave, please explain. Dave's a member of the Royal Court.
I'm officially royal now.
And I'm going to be eating tacos while we do this.
Yeah, tacos are good. So we have been following the saga of Gigi Homecoming Court. And if you cannot tell,
those are real diamonds, y'all.
Someone may have won. Yes, Gianna won Homecoming Queen Friday night. It was
congratulations, Gianna.
Fantastic day and evening and awesomeness. Sanudo, remember?
Hey, Sanudo. Jason. Oh, Justin.
So, this is the official.
Justin Sanudo.
Official crown. I said that I needed to wear it tonight. Thank you all. I hope you got your shirts. We sent them out. I think you should have all gotten them.
They're awesome.
Wednesday, yes. I should have put mine on. I didn't. I am hanging out.
There's Noah Joyous. Welcome. So
my studio is still like inundated with
Chris S. Welcome.
All the stuff from Homecoming. So
nice.
So yeah, fun stuff. That is for sure.
Did you get honorable mention for like best dad or something?
I mean,
or did you just feel great to be a king since you had a princess crowned?
Well, no. I mean, she's queen, so that makes me.
That's right.
dead.
It's queen, isn't it? That's right.
Well, I mean, let's think about this. The only reason she would be a queen is if the king is no longer around.
Oh.
Think about it.
Oh, yeah. Let's not do that.
Let's not. No.
So welcome in, everybody. I put on the
Casey,
thumbnail. Put on thumbnail. Finally back to normal. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. Well, no, and then Shep's out tonight.
Yeah.
He has had a long week.
And I am not in a normal spot.
He had to step out. Steve's not in a normal spot. I'm normal.
Justin's back to normal.
Justin's
For those of you that don't know, Justin is back home.
Thank Jeebus.
Oh man, it is pouring outside. I got here just in time.
Well,
all right. So yes, we're thankful that Justin is back.
Fair. That's fair, Stacy. That's fair. Stacy's back. Go.
No, I was going to say, and Dad Builds, I talked to him a little bit ago for all those that have been asking, still has trees on his house because there's nobody to remove them. So, but he is doing better. They've got a little generator going and doesn't have electricity yet, but has like 1 bar of signal now at his house. So occasionally he can text.
Rockin' Robin, it was, in comparison to everything else that has gone on in the last week, I am normal. Pot roast tacos, 100% orange cone vlog. I guarantee that they are.
They're not, but I wish they were.
I know.
They're just Taco Bell. Annette, have a safe travel. If you make, oh no, at 420, so you probably are back by now. Sorry, I missed you guys.
Yeah.
You'll be back soon.
Thank you, Jeanette. Appreciate it. Congrats to the Jeej.
Yeah. Jeej deserves it.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
She's such a special kid. I need another draft.
It was kind of crazy. So
yeah?
Yeah.
You want to talk about
it? She won.
Oh.
I have videos. I think they're on Instagram. I don't know.
You can ask what happened to Justin, but unless Justin says it's okay, we're just gonna leave details.
Yeah, Justin can answer that. Justin's better. That's good. I'm glad Chris is doing better. It is. And Janice Disney, for those you don't know, she's been making it public, so I know it's okay. She wound up in a hospital, in ICU, intensive ER, ICU with AFib in her heart and everything. They've been doing a lot of different things, but she got moved today back to a regular room. She's feeling better, doing great. She's got to get, I think, monitored for a couple more things going on, and then she hopefully will be back. He said, you can say all you want. So Justin, correct me if I'm wrong, because I did not hear this from Justin. I heard it from sources. Justin had a scare this week. Had a couple things going on, including an issue with his heart and a blood clot in his lung, to which needed immediate fixing. So he's been in the hospital for several days. And then Joy told me that they were able to get the MRI to make sure nothing was good, and then had nobody to read it. So they had to stay an extra night, which I'm sure made Justin very happy. I would have read it.
But he is doing better, and he's back home. So glad you're better, buddy.
Wouldn't have been accurate.
Keep getting better. And I asked him, I sent a message. I said, is he going to keep that little drafty gown as a souvenir and walk around the house? And he said he was going to make a pillowcase out of it and send it to me. So I knew he was feeling better. So yeah, prayers for everybody in the community, because it's a little bit of a time. And Jeeping Joy was also hit pretty hard in the Carolinas. Carolinas were hit real bad. Asheville especially was just like devastated. I do watch some people on YouTube though that are from the Carolinas that got their stuff back on more towards the eastern side of the Carolinas. So you colored on your MRI,
as you should.
Mom says, "God bless Justin." She just doesn't know him quite well enough, but no, she knows. She knows who he is and how much he means to me. Anyway, so yeah, that's that.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Did we release that photo?
No,
I sent the one.
You sent it to me. and you said you were thinking about you're trying to get a better angle.
I couldn't
and
get
you
one.
said you thought that was it. So
yeah.
I will release it today.
You good with that one?
I'm good with it. If you're good with it,
I'm good with it. It's just not the grades, but we can make it. They can make it work.
It also includes someone else that.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if it was appropriate.
Oh,
until everything was.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, so I did not, but it will be back. I will post it probably tomorrow. Discord, all the other Discord stuff. Head on over there. I believe that we're done accepting.
Tonight's supposed to be the last night.
Tonight's supposed to be the last night for Secret Shepta. So go sign up there.
Yeah, if you'd like to partake in the gift exchange that we do annually.
Yep.
I'll get this card tomorrow, I promise.
Nice.
So there's a channel. There's a specific channel. Mods, if you could drop the link to Discord. I don't know if you can drop the link to the specific channel or not.
You have to join first.
Okay. So if you'd like to be part of the gift exchange that we do, we need to know you need to be signed up by the end of tonight. So at midnight tonight, you need to be in there. Otherwise, or when Justin gets to it in the morning, that's it. So
kind of.
So Jan, hello. There's Jan. We just gave an update on Jan.
Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're better, Jan. So there's a link to Discord. Join. Go into the channel. I think it says, what's it say? What's the actual channel say, Dave?
What's that? It's Shepmas 2024.
So go to that one. J Grubs. Oh, that sounds awesome. Welcome in, J Grubs. Go to that channel. Tell us you want to be part of the gift exchange. The way it works is Justin will then pair everybody up. There'll be a form for everybody to fill out, kind of giving you some ideas of what people like and that. Then Justin will distribute all those. Justin enjoy. And then Sparkly Pink Diamonds, welcome. And then Justin will give you your name of the person in their little survey of what they like. And you have to get it shipped by X amount of date, which Justin will supply all of that information. And then
I don't think we have dates yet.
Yeah, not yet. He'll take care of it when he gets back to it. So but tonight is the night. And if you want to join late and you can't get on Discord night or whatever reason, let me know. But once he does it, we got to get it locked in. So try to get it in there tonight. And then you can get part of the gift exchange. I can't remember what the dollar amount. It's like $20 or something like that. I don't know the max.
Yeah, 20. So. It's usually 25, but with inflation, we're gonna make it $2,862.48 because of the dollar. Dude, it has been interesting.
Still in the works, Rachel. Still in the works. Tina, welcome.
So have you? Speaking of things that have been interesting and all that fun stuff. And inflation has everyone been watching the fact that Costco and Sam's Club are now completely out of all paper products, thanks to the longshoreman strike?
No.
Yeah. So
I knew there was this issue with the strike coming up, and that people said it could be affected, but
everyone thinks that it's COVID again. Apparently.
So everybody went and bought everything.
Yeah. So the ILA went on strike yesterday.
Oh, it's already hit. Okay.
Yeah, it was Monday night at midnight. And they're on strike. And Tuesday, October 1st, there were TikToks. There were YouTubes. There were videos everywhere of everything being sold out at all Costco's everywhere.
That's insane, people.
I did not go to the Sam's Club here in Altoona.
I was at Costco today. We had some at our Costco.
Cool. Well,
got lucky.
You did.
But I didn't. I also don't buy it from there. So
yeah. No, I get toilet paper from Amazon, to be honest. It's actually less expensive. But I do get paper towels from there. So I got on we usually use Sam's Club every weekend. I think we've talked about that enough. I think we have. We've talked about my absolute love for Sam's Club these days, right?
I don't think we have.
Okay, well, we will.
I'm Team Costco. Once I went into Costco.
I would be if there was one around here, but there's
I do like Sam's Club though. I never wanted to even step foot in their Costco when it was being built by my house. Yeah. Once I did, I never left.
Yeah, that's crazy. So any rate, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, all right, let's check it out. So if you're a Sam's Club Plus member, and I just found this out, but you can go and put an order in for whatever from your Sam's Club, and they will deliver it to your house. Deliver, no, not ship. So you can order yogurt, meat, all your other, like, and they will bring it to your doorstep next day. It's bananas, right? So I go and I'm like, hey, I wonder if they'll do this. I go to paper towels, done. Can't ship it, can't pre-order for pickup, and can't get it delivered. You have to go to, you have to go there yourself. So we will end up, going normally on the weekend. So I'll bet you for the last 7 months, we've only grocery shopped at Sam's Club.
Nice.
Like, you know how most people will be like, all right, I'm going to Sam's Club for all the big stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to go to the grocery store. I don't know how people afford not going to Sam's Club. I really don't.
Because the way it is today, you got to go for the bulk stuff.
And for the bulk stuff, for sure. Now, Steve, I understand with you. It's just you. Makes sense.
I still do it, though.
I know. I understand. Like, the bulk stuff, it makes sense. But, like, we will go and get a flat of chicken, which is like 4 pounds, right? It's not any better. But it's not any better price-wise. It's about the same. But it's not bad. But everything else, look, dude, if you're, like, I don't understand how, like, when we go to camp, you know this, Steve, when we go to camp, I'll go and get like 3 bags of Doritos and whatever. I get them at Sam's Club because they're $4 a bag.
And they're monsters.
And they're 3 times as full as a regular bag, which, the regular bags are like $8 now.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's nuts.
They're not 8, but they're like 6 something.
It's 7. It's like $6.95. It's close to 7 for sure.
He's not really exaggerating.
I am not over the top. Mandy V says Sam's Club knows her well. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, we go in, we get everything. I have bought more clothes from Sam's Club recently.
Yep.
Yeah, SPD, what's up? Welcome in.
Justin said he's been banned from Costco due to a issue of free sample of toilet paper and trying it in the aisle.
That's hilarious.
Glad you're back to normal, buddy.
Oh.
$6 for a bag of Ruffles. That's true. I mean, it's insane. We got to change something because you can't afford to go get groceries anymore.
That's crazy. It's nuts. So I highly recommend. Sam's Club is one of my new favorite. Yeah, the Fruit Loop shake, Stacy. It's ridiculous. I tried it. It tastes like a bowl of cereal. It can't be good for you. I don't care how much they tell you it can't be. Yeah. So Sam's Club for sure.
Yeah. You almost have to, even if you don't want to buy that much, you almost have to, and you got to break up your meats and freeze them, and you got to take care of all that stuff because that's the only way you're going to get it any cheaper is to buy it in bulk. Yeah. And the hurricane stopping the flow of goods and the strike is not going to help the situation.
Yeah, so it's going to get interesting here. Last time they went on strike, it was 130 days. It was in 1977.
Was it that long?
Yeah, 130 days. This is our end. What's going on?
Well, we weren't born, so.
Sarah, what's going on? Nope, but that was back in the gas rationing days. So.
Well, let's see.
Prune juice, Justin. Prune juice. Trust me.
In 130 days.
Grape juice as well. Yeah.
We'll have a new president one way or the other. Maybe they can fix it.
Yeah. I'm not going to comment. Not commenting. You're trying to get me to comment.
I just said we're going to have a new president one way or the other.
Yep, that's what Steve always does. In other news...
Yes. What other news?
May or may not be at Disney next month.
What? Why would you be doing that, David?
What? Cheerleader parade? What? Yes.
Gigi's in the parade at
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. So that is next month as we approach the Thanksgiving holiday. So we're gonna have to actually go over the international food and wine menu.
Yeah, we'll do it when Shep comes back because
Yeah.
he likes talking about that kind of stuff.
100%. So we're gonna have to go over that. So we need to do that. Yeah. So it's gonna be a different trip, but
It's still gonna be fun.
It'll be good times. Oh yeah, it'll be good times for sure. So yeah, we will have to schedule what that Wednesday is gonna look like.
Yeah. So what Dave and I thought we would do today is talk about some, I don't know, Disney news. Maybe we'll see what we got available. Give our opinions of it. And really, that's about it.
That's all we got. It's all
we got on tap for today, kids.
It's all good. We can do this. We can.
It's been a rough week. So.
Can we plan a second official D&T meetup? Yeah, we have to.
We got to plan a first one.
Well, no, you didn't go to the first one.
We from the very beginning, I said I would not be there. Our first one was supposed to be this year.
First one.
So first off, let's start with this. Through October, Disney World has extended operating hours at Magic Kingdom and finally Animal Kingdom. There is no reason Animal Kingdom should not be open later.
It depends what you consider
so
mid-November, Deborah. Send me a message. I'll let you know.
So here's the key.
Hours now?
They bounce all over the place. Magic Kingdom has been open till it was open for party days. It's open 9 to 6, right? It's now open 8. It's now open 8 to 6 for party days.
Makes
and
sense.
Then other days it normally closes at 9. Today it closes at 10, and then the rest of the days that there's not a party this month, it closes at 11 p.m. this month.
That's cool. That could extend in November. That'd be great.
Well, only October right now. They haven't released November.
Yeah, they probably will.
Animal Kingdom has is only open till 6 o'clock. It's open 9 to 6. So the 1st through the 3rd, the 7th through the 10th, and the 16th through the 17th, it just opens early an hour, 8 to 6. So it still closes at 6 o'clock. Wasn't
it like throughout the summer they would open at 7?
I don't know. I know they used to be open till 8 or 9 o'clock back in the day, and then they quit doing it for some reason.
No. They open in the morning at 7.
They sometimes do that too. Yeah. So they're open at 8 a.m. all this month.
That's cool.
And then they close at 7 p.m. the 4th through the 6th, 12th, 15th, and 18th through 19th. And then one day, October 11th, which happens to be a Friday, next Friday, 8 to 8. And that's it. They added it. It's only open till 7 for the month of October for half of the month. I don't understand.
Snoodle, I'll get you those days. Yeah, it's crazy. Excuse me. Yeah.
So Disney filed a permit, the construction permits for the new villain show.
Okay.
Set to open summer of 2025. And then October 7th is going to be the day that, which is only 5 days away, that Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy closes.
Yes.
5 days. What's your thoughts on that? You good with them getting rid of that?
I never watched it. Let me rephrase. In person.
Okay.
I have seen it on streams. It was neat. It was cool. You get your own Lightning McQueen area now, so
yeah. If they were getting rid of it to put in a restaurant or a playground or something like that, I'd have an issue with it. We're getting a better show, in my opinion. The stage show,
should be a better.
The concept art looks incredible. Let me see here. I'll show you the concept art. I can't do that. Yeah, we can just share the screen. Let me see here. One sec. Whoops. There it is. Get rid of that.
Right, Sanudo.
So it looks kind of cool. Let's save it to my desktop. Okay. So, I got to open it first. I guess that makes sense. There we go. Window. Okay, so here's the concept art. Looks kind of cool. It's got pictures of all the villains up, around. It's going to feature what I believe is 4 villains. It's Cruella, Maleficent are like 2 of the main ones. Who else was there? Let me see if it told me who it was. It does not on this article, but I know it featured Maleficent and Cruella a lot. And I think there were 2 more, maybe Ursula and Captain Hook. I could be incorrect on those, but then it's going to have like a dozen different villains in it, just featuring those.
Yeah, you would think that the features have to be something that's pretty easy to play and move around, right? Yeah. So, like Hades.
Supposedly, though, about a dozen of them are going to all be in costume.
No, that's awesome. But I'm just saying, like Ursula would be really tough.
I agree. Yeah.
Not that they couldn't do it.
They did it with the other Little Mermaid show that, that hasn't ever come back. So, anyways, there's your villains art concept.
But the new one's back.
The new what?
The new Little Mermaid show. Isn't it open?
At Hollywood?
Yeah.
Not unless it opened.
Not yet.
Not unless it opened while I was gone. I was there tonight and did not see anybody on it, but I wasn't looking because I assumed it was closed.
Wendy, that's going to be where Lightning McQueen stage show was.
Yeah.
So you were talking about permits.
Yes.
Did you see the other permits? The hotel that never dies.
The Pocahontas one?
The Asia Hotel.
The Asia Hotel.
Well, yeah. Now it's Reflections or whatever.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was just checking. So
no, I'm just saying, going back to like original 70s plans. Wasn't it supposed to be like the Persian or the Asian, one of those two? Like,
was that supposed to be in the same location?
Pretty damn. Oh, where else are you gonna put it? It was supposed to be right there.
I didn't know.
Yeah, allegedly, pretty sure. Pretty sure that's an old Jim Hill episode.
Yeah, so they announced that they were going to.
Jeanette can back me up on this. I guarantee she heard it if I did. So that's where it was.
They announced that they were going to bring it back, but I didn't know they had filed a permit yet. So
I just saw there were 2 permits, very very basic permits, but for that area. So
yeah, that's cool. That's good then. Maybe they'll get something going soon. So they're also refurbing the Pop Century food court. It's been extended. The refurb is going slower than they thought. It'll now be through November 30th. So if you're staying at Pop Century, keep that in mind, that your food court, I don't know if they're open or if it's, I don't know how it's working, but.
So we're talking about things to know, right?
Yes.
Make sure if you go next year, between January and June, Yacht Club and Beach Club pool is closed.
Yes.
Stormalong
the best
Bay
pool on property.
Closed.
Yeah, the best pool on property will be closing.
Best hotel on property.
A refurb.
Whatever. Yeah, refurb. Is it also a retheming? Did I see that somewhere?
I don't know, man. I didn't read that anywhere yet. I'm not saying it's not true by any means, but I haven't seen that. But again, not actively looking. So maybe we'll stumble upon it here in a minute. We'll see.
Above the Poly, like where Bay Lake is Steve eating fortune cookies at a Chinese restaurant? Yes.
I mean,
it actually that is a completely accurate guess, though. Like,
yeah,
with the picture in the back and the crunchiness, yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hi, Zip.
So here's something that I think is very interesting, and maybe I could see happening, and we can elaborate a little bit of this off of D23.
That's correct, is RN. It was for cranes, and it was for something else. Yeah.
So couple things. Number one, D23 here next year. Rumors are, everybody keeps talking about a fifth park. I know there's one coming, whether or not, they can announce it, but they got to wait on all the construction to open up because Universal's taking forever. But rumor has it that they are going to announce it when they are here in Disney World next year for the fifth park. So that gives them their big, huge announcement. D23 Brazil is actually going to take place in Brazil on November 8th through the 10th. And the
color green.
The floor map has been released. And there's going to be a booth for the Disney parks and experiences. Now, the long-standing rumor is that Brazil will be the country that is added to Epcot next. And
that rumor's from 1942.
Well, it's been resurfaced. And
as is everything else. Nothing dies at Disney, just remember.
Well, now that they're having this D23 Brazil, it's being rumored that they're going to announce that it is coming to Epcot. What do you think the likelihood of that is?
I think that it's always been I think it has always made sense.
Mm-hmm. I also think this is the first time they've ever had D23 in Brazil.
I think it's the first time they've ever had D23 outside of the States.
Well, yeah. And again, so it seems to be
such an odd spot. Like, are they announcing a park in South America?
That is not, supposedly, that is not part of it. So,
well, why are you having it in Brazil?
Don't know. But that's the whole point.
Disney didn't just decide to have a multi-million-dollar event in a country.
Well, keep in mind, it's not the size of the D23 event anyway here. So there's a small arena. There's a very small arena. There's a D23 Brazil store. There's a special moment maker thing. There's some donuts and there's some sports stuff, but there is a parks and experiences booth there. And what I think it is, Brazil, I could be incorrect here, outside of like Mexico and Canada and the UK. Brazil, I think, has the most people that come to Disney.
I have seen more Brazilian tour groups at Disney. There's a reason that they're called Brazilian tour groups every single time you see a tour group, whether they're from Brazil or not.
Because they come in droves.
From the 90s, dude. I mean, it was just we'd go in July and it was all of them. You have to realize that's winter.
Yeah.
For Brazil. So I don't know is there really winter in Brazil though?
Yeah, it's as best you can. So it says there's going to be the booth for Disney Parks Experiences, and while it may just display already announced,
the Brazil Pavilion will get a Brazilian steakhouse.
Well, you do know that there's also concept art. There's also already concept art out for the Brazilian.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
Pavilion. It includes the
Brazilian Pavilion.
Christ the Redeemer is there. It looks really cool. Anyways. Yeah. It says while it may just be a display while it may just display already announced upcoming projects, there is a possibility that new information may be revealed. And of course, one of the biggest rumors is that it will be them being added to Epcot, which could start a pretty cool movement if that's true. And they start waiting and having some really big announcements in the places that they're going to be in. And they led into, say, we get a fifth park when they announce D23 next year, all that. That could be a really cool concept that they can get into, and I think it would benefit them to do, to announce those big announcements concerning that. Yes, Steven.
Do we have to call it the Brazilian Pavilion?
We do. So it says it has the first time that Expo's in Latin America. There is also the areas for Disney Plus, Moana, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney Store, and more. Tickets are sold out except for Sunday.
Yeah.
And so it's a 3-day event just like others. And it says they're going to have an opportunity to shop in the mega store that has over 600 exclusive products from different categories such as fashion, stationery, publishing. And
good for them. It's odd to me that this would be the first one outside of the U.S. and it not be in Asia.
I would have guessed UK.
I would have guessed Japan.
That's a good one too.
I just, you have parks there. They already have a footprint. You're not that far from Shanghai, right? So you could like. I understand the.
There could be timing behind it though too. So if this is something that they decide to do, and they want to start announcing these bigger announcements in the location that it is, they may not be ready to announce anything big until a year or two from now, and then when they may schedule something out there and then announce it.
No, I'm just making the observation.
No, I agree.
Of all of the places for it to be, Brazil is a very odd pick. I understand the tourism. I understand they get a boatload from it, and there's a boatload of fans. So I get it 100%. Just an odd pick unless there's a reason. I guess that's my point. An odd pick unless there's a reason.
Which leads me to believe that rumor is more of a possibility.
I hope. World Showcase has been... It's not that it hasn't been updated in any capacity, but you'd think that at some point, like you're taking the France Pavilion and you add Ratatouille and you make it a destination, right?
Yep.
You take Norway before that and add Frozen and you make it a destination.
Yep. You've
had the other popular ones, right? The other popular pavilions. So Mexico, Germany, Japan has always been popular, right? The fact that there's no ride in Japan is bananas to me. I mean, the Mount Fuji roller coaster has always been rumored to be coming back. But like the fact that you haven't added new areas, like new paddocks that you officially have, the fact that you haven't taken advantage of that, it's kind of baffled me with as much money as they've poured into Epcot. Like you totally redo Future World into something else that really didn't increase capacity. It didn't garner a significant amount of new interest for what you did in Future World, right? Guardians of the Galaxy, cool, but it's what, 3 years old now? 21, correct?
You're that old?
Yeah, at least 22. It was open when I was there in 22, so it might have been early 22, but at least you're at 2 years with that.
Yeah.
But other than that, you axed all the really big stuff that was supposed to be in the middle. The Moana thing's cool, but how cool is it?
I still enjoy it. But...
No, I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. I'm just saying from a
it's not gonna draw any thrill seekers in to come ride it or anything like that.
It's not eating thousands and thousands of people.
Yeah,
it's not taking them out of somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
I don't get it. So with that said, I'm super excited that if this does come to be, and they're saying that we're going from 11 to 12 pavilions, I would think that we would add another one on top of it.
Yep, one on either side,
and balance it out. So speculation then. Let's say it's Brazil. What's next?
Normally, I would have said Colombia, but I think it's too close. I think they want to do something completely different outside of that. I think we could wind up with potential to have Australia.
Australia would be good. I can understand that.
I think there could be an Australian pavilion. When you do the overhead math and we all look at it, and some people still don't agree with it, but that's okay. You can get 8 countries in there. You can get 8 more countries. All you need is the entrance, and then everything opens up in the back like a wheel.
Oh, yeah, you got room. Yeah.
So we need 8. We can put up to 8 areas if we remove the outposts. So 6 otherwise. I think that
Jeff, what's up, dude?
What I would like to see outside of new countries is I'd like to see the UK pavilion redone to include more of Ireland and all the rest of the areas over there, like really distinguish some of those factors that sets those countries apart, and just make it a little bit more encompassing. But I think Brazil is the obvious choice. I think Australia would be a good second choice. There is no room where I don't think about Australia whatsoever. So, but I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah. India.
I could see India. The only difference is, and this is going to sound terrible, if you want something that's completely different from everything else, I don't want to say it's like Morocco, but it's got the same kind of feel with the decorations and things like that. You know, they could go completely off the wall and put some. I mean, we could get Israel or Greece or
Greece makes sense.
Yep. So you got to think a couple things. Number one, what kind of restaurant would come? So you got to look at that because there's always a big sit down restaurant.
So Outback Steakhouse would be there for Australia.
Shrimp on the bobby.
Continue.
So I don't know. I see for sure Brazil. If Australia is not next, it's got to be one of the 8. I would think.
Right. Yeah.
What do you think? What are some countries you'd like to see?
Spain's always been there.
That's always in somebody's top
always thought Brazil would be great. Australia.
Look, I could see
we got. Go ahead.
I could see Russia getting one eventually. Just here they got China. They hear me out. They got. I mean, I could honestly look how much. Here's the reason why. Look how big Russia is and how much it encompasses. You're including a huge chunk of the world if you include Russia.
It's all snow.
It is, but they've also got a lot of stuff over there. Russia would be a good one. Switzerland.
India would be great. Swiss would be great.
You could get back into the Latin American ones with like Costa Rica and Argentina and Puerto Rico and all those.
Turkey.
I'm just saying they could show up. Not saying that's what I agree with Justin Sanudo. Egypt.
That's not a country, dude.
What?
Amsterdam.
Oh, hi Patrick. So Africa as a whole is
the red light district with Minnie and Daisy and
Africa is what everybody considers the outpost. I don't think Africa itself needs a country, but it's countries within it. Zimbabwe.
So
South Africa would be a good one.
So South Africa.
Egypt, of course.
Could do Egypt. Africa is a continent. Thanks, G. Wilson.
Poland, Jeff says. I've got Polish ancestry.
So
no comment.
Wakanda. No response.
I don't like that idea at all.
Oh, I don't think it's the spot for it.
You could build Wakanda in the Marvel area whenever you decide to do that. I mean, it could have its own little land. I give you that.
Look,
but
the only reason I'm saying it is because the turd burglars have decided that Indiana Jones needs to go to Animal Kingdom.
I get what you're saying. Depending on how they do that,
nothing is sacred.
Depending on how they do Indiana Jones, because it's going to be the same track. It's the same track as the one out in California. It's the same track. Dinosaur was always the same track. It's not going to be the same story though.
Allegedly,
it's supposedly going to tie into the South American story that would fit the area that it's going in.
Dude, Antarctica would be great.
Get little penguins running around.
There's no penguins. No, it'd be like
you drop penguins there.
No, you'd have an entrance into into Agartha. You'd have a bunch of really tall giants there. Dinosaurs. You'd have Brontosaurus. You'd have woolly mammothi. Aliens, obviously, because that's where they're coming from. Because you can fly from the North Pole to the South Pole through Antarctica and the Arctic.
What? We could get
Just saying.
We could get Chile with the Easter Islands. Get some of those statues in one of the countries. You could get
Atlantis. Could we do Atlantis?
You could. I think they'd kind of be like, I'm not going to say Atlantis isn't real, but I would say real countries.
You bite your tongue.
That we can
Atlantis
get.
is real. Finding it.
But if you
I watched the YouTube video.
If you think about landmarks like the Easter Islands,
Right,
the heads, and Stonehenge and things like that, I think that like the reason why Brazil is so popular right now, besides the fact that they go, is that Christ the Redeemer statue. It's like if you put that as the focal point of Brazil, when you walk across Brazil and that's what you see looking up there, think about those kind of possibilities. I could see the pyramids at Egypt. I could see some of those bigger icons that would fill those holes.
100% Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
We can redo the Paris in Las Vegas in Disney World. Yeah, Bermuda Triangle. I'm here for that. The Bermuda Triangle. Yes.
So yeah, there's lots of possibilities. Let me see if they still have.
I'm gonna vote with my stomach. Brazil, Spain, maybe Poland. Brazil, Spain, Portugal would be fun. Australia would be good times. India would be good. If we're voting with our stomach, India would be good.
I think, is this it? This isn't, I don't think this is the original one. Let me see.
Las Vegas would be good if we're voting with our stomach.
This is not the art that I was looking for this, because there's a way better one. And the Christ the Redeemer statue is way bigger as well. But this is a drawing, a conceptual. No, that's not it. That's terrible. I'm not showing you that. I got to find the right one. That one was such a terrible drawing. I don't think there is none on. Okay, I'll just show you this one. It's okay. So keep in mind, this is not the drawing that I'm looking for. So LSU mom, hello.
Ooh, Fiji.
Fiji would be, Fiji's beautiful. No, you know what? That's it. So New Zealand and Iceland are gorgeous as well. I think New Zealand would be a great one because that's where they film everything. What was I doing? Oh yeah, sharing this real quick. So this is very weak concept art.
Well, that's weak sauce, dude.
I know it's not the one I was looking for. So,
who made that? What 6-year-old drew that?
This is similar to the really cool one that I've seen in the past.
Silmarillion.
Like I said, Christ the Redeemer statue is way bigger. That's a terrible drawing. But anyways, you get the idea. So
yeah.
So anyways,
I'm here for it. Yep. All right.
That's a big issue. And hopefully, what is that? November, what did I say that was? November. I already forgot. November 10th or something like that. 8th through 10th.
So November like a month?
Yeah, in a month from now is when the Brazil D23 event happens. Hopefully, we get some announcements. I would love to see them announce. If it gives me hope that if they announce Brazil coming to Epcot in Brazil, that maybe we'll finally get the announcement of the new park when it comes here next year.
In America?
Yeah. So
yeah.
So
that'd be cool. You're gonna have the Bimini Road near the Bermuda Triangle. Be great. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Oops. What is that? Oh. That's interesting. Christmas merchandise is out, by the way.
Of course it is. It's been out since August. Continue. It
needs to be longer than the Halloween mart. It does. All right, so
hey, when do decorations start? This month? Next month?
No, they start November 1st.
November 1
is when they start.
Not in park.
In park, they start in park. The festival. The festival itself does not start till the day after Thanksgiving.
It's fine.
Decorations start going up. It used to be overnight. They will pull all of Halloween down and put some Christmas up in the Magic Kingdom overnight from Halloween into November 1st.
But by, say, the third week, a lot of stuff will be up, right?
Everything has to be up by, is it the 8th?
No. I mean, like the tree at Wilderness Lodge.
Those start going up beginning of November.
Yeah.
So, no, that's not what I wanted. Mickey's Very Merry. I think it wants to say it's like the 5th or what is the first day? Mickey's Christmas Party. It is, oops, it just went away. It was just right there. November 8th. So November 8th is the first date. So by November 8th, they have everything at Magic Kingdom done. Everything. And I believe by the 8th is also when they typically will have all the other stuff done as well. The gingerbread houses take a little bit longer.
Right. And that's fine.
Some stuff at Epcot doesn't go up till as it gets closer.
Yeah.
Because
the festival, right?
Yeah, because the Candlelight Processional doesn't start till then. A lot of that stuff is later. So,
yep, love that.
What else we got here?
Deadpool and Wolverine's on Amazon.
But you got to pay for it, though, I think, still.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
But it's available.
It's available to be purchased, yes.
Yep.
All right, so here's all the refurbishments for hotels coming up. So All-Star Movies will be going down early 2025. The Fantasia Pool at the All-Star Movies Resort will be closed for maintenance from January to April. So if you're going to stay at All-Star Movies, the pool will be closed January through April, the Fantasia Pool. Mm-hmm. You might hear construction sounds during the day, so just keep that in mind. And you're welcome to swim at the Duck Pond Pool instead. Over at Pop Century, Caribbean Beach, and Riviera, the Skyliners are going to close for refurbishments and like where they fix the lines and all that.
Right.
But there is no date yet as to when. So just keep that in mind that they're going to shut down the Skyliner to refurb or rebuild. Beach Club and the villas are getting updated. So the lobby is complete, but they're going to be doing some more rooms. But on top of that, the Stormalong Bay pool will be closing. It was originally scheduled from January to May. It is now being closed from January to June of 2025.
End of June.
Stormalong Bay and Shipwreck Pool, both are going to be closed for routine maintenance. So it doesn't say anything about a refurb. It just says that. The Boardwalk Inn is currently in the midst of its reimagining, if you want to call it that. No timetable, but the expectation is late 2024.
Reimagining.
Yeah, it says it's their multi-year reimagining. It's been going on.
All the rooms, hard and soft.
Yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
It says they're adding and changing elements of the beloved turn of the century promenade.
Routine maintenance.
Yeah, they tuned him up. So Cake Bake Shop is still supposed to be open late 2024. I will say this.
The corn dog shop opened, right?
It is open, and it's ridiculous. $15 for a corn dog.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Like, they're way overpriced for what you get. Like,
it's Disney, dude.
But dude, this is like exuberant. When you look at these things, you're like,
is it?
No. Look at the corn dogs out in California. They're only like $6 or $7. Hot dogs at Casey's are only like $8. These things are like 15 to 18, I think, is the most expensive one. And people are like, there's nothing that special about them. But who knows? But it is been delayed 4 times. And it should still be open by the end of the year. And I'll tell you, it is going to be worth the wait because that place is amazing. Fort Wilderness Campground is introducing new DVC cabins. I was there a couple weeks ago, saw the old cabins. You know, they sold a bunch of the old cabins. They ripped them all out. Some of them have been rebuilt. Here's the crappy thing about it. Some of them, they don't look the same. You'll see a bunch of them, and they'll be different colors and shapes and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of weird. But anyways, there are new cabins coming. It's going to be more than 350 new cabins that they're replacing the old ones. So
that's cool.
That is in progress, but they're going to do like they got loops. They're going to do loop by loop, and it's going to be completed by April of 2025. So some of them will open up. The first cat phase is already in. I think they're even open, and then I think they're going to open up as they go. So
interesting.
Also, if you're planning on going, due to the construction, there is no horseback riding through November. So keep that in mind. The Grand Floridian Resort and Spa got a big DVC overhaul. They did the big Pine Key building, which is the building is now reopened with new rooms, and they got a new grand room at the for you to look at.
Cool.
They are going to be redoing that Grand Floridian Tea Room. It will not return until after the reimagining is complete, and probably the lobby, the reimagining lobby, it'll also be open in time for Christmas 2024. So, because they got to have that, the
lobby should be done here in the next couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, should be. Yeah,
gotta be.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Well,
it also will receive
a Christmas.
Yes, they got it. That place is the staple of gingerbread houses. So they sell everything too. It's going to be receiving a substantial overhaul with the Enchanted Gardens as well as the unifying visual style. So they're going to be putting in some gardens over there. DVC Tower at Poly looks amazing right now, all lit up and everything. But they're going to still do construction and refurbishment through 2026.
It doesn't open till 26?
Says, so the Walt Disney World building is building a new DVC tower between the existing Polynesian and Wedding Pavilion near the Grand Floridian. In light of this, Walt Disney World's official site added this message as of mid-2024, construction and refurbishments through 2026.
Wow.
So the new Island Tower and Villas, the new Island Tower and Villas bungalows will open on December 17th. So the work for 2025 and 2026 is not that. So they're going to continue to work on the resort for the next 2 years after the DVC Tower has been opened. They filed permits for a new entrance to the Polynesian as well. Would include would also impact the parking lot and the bus loop.
A new parking lot.
A new main entrance.
Yeah.
It's like you come in at the end of the building and you come in and then the whole parking lot.
Yeah.
I think they're going to move it over to the center. So,
wow.
Grand Floridian will also be impacted by the. Oh, you know what? I've seen where this entrance is going to be. I think they're going to leave that one because the new entrance is close to the DVC. I've been known to walk over there from Grand Floridian.
You'd think that they would have two separate entrances.
Yeah, I think they're just going to add one because I know where it's going to be at for the DVC portion, because whenever I walk from the Grand Floridian to Polynesian, if there's no sign in the way I walk, you walk right over the entrance. So it's pretty cool. So you got that, and then we have what else is down? Pop Century from now through. It was supposed to be September 29th. It's now November 30th. The food court got extended out 2 months. You will need to use mobile order if you want to order food and drinks. So if you're at Pop Century in the next 2 months, this month or November, it's a mobile order only. Dining room seating is limited. So, is that Winston?
It is.
Port Orleans French Quarter. Through November 24th will also be, some of the guest rooms will be under refurbishment. It's anticipated it's going to come in 2 phases, and Riverside will be up next in 2025 or 26, redoing the rooms. They were never finished because COVID hit and they stopped refurbing them. And the Scat Cat Cafe will be closed for refurbishment through mid-October. The Mickey shaped beignets and specialty beignets are available at Sasagula Float Works and Food Factory. Scat Cat Cafe is really cool inside there. It's like a little jazz lounge. They used to have a really great menu. They had chicken and waffles, which was like a sriracha sauce on top of the chicken, which was amazing. And
that was the place. Didn't they have the little like palmetto cheese nuggets?
They did, and they had crispy thin crispy waffles. Yeah. They got rid of that stuff off the menu. I don't know if they still have the nuggets or not.
That's stupid.
Now
the palmetto cheese things were
at Riverside at the Rivers Roost where Bob plays. They don't have nuggets, but they have pimento, like big patties.
All right.
So they still have pimento patties there. Wilderness Lodge. There's only one current project at Wilderness Lodge. It's the exterior.
Their house.
Yeah, But anyway, the Wilderness Lodge room refurbishment in the main building will last through December of 2026. So they filed the permits for additional work to do rooms over there through 2026.
If you could live at one hotel, where would it be?
Poly. Poly's my favorite, but it might be. Do I get to pick the room?
Yeah, I don't care. This is just
probably Animal Kingdom Lodge then. If you're on Animal Kingdom Lodge and you're way out of one of the tusks, I walk very fast. It takes me 10 minutes to get from there.
I'm with you on that.
So Poly would probably have to be it just because I like the Hawaiian sounds and everything. But I love waking up in the morning. I'll get on the balcony and watching the animals. So it'd be a tough one between those two, but I'd probably go with Poly. How about you?
I think it's Wilderness Lodge.
It's like a country, man. It's like the country.
So it's like you're there.
Mm-hmm.
You're real close, but you're not there.
Yeah.
They've done a really good job with that over the years, keeping it that way, which I super love. The other one would be Yacht Club.
Yeah.
But I think Wilderness Lodge wins because of food.
Wilderness Lodge has good food. You guys
it's not over the top killer. It's not. It's Geyser Point's really good. Roaring Fork is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You got barbecue anytime you want, and Territory Lounge is great. And Artist Point has that dinner with the Queen.
Yeah, it's Artist Point. I mean, I think it's what's called Artist Point.
It's called Artist Point.
You meet Dopey and Grumpy, Snow White, and the Queen, and it's a prefix menu. Disney is not overall. Disney is failing with prefix menus. When they went from Beauty and the Beast, went from a la carte or a regular service menu to a prefix menu. Everybody had a problem with it. Same thing at Artist Point. It's very unique food.
I like the prefix menu there. I thought they did a good job.
It's not terrible. Like I wouldn't probably eat any of the appetizers, and you got to cater towards children more than anything else. I mean, you're eating shepherd's pie and stuff like that. I know I get it's theming for Snow White, but literally the only thing on the menu that I would even eat as an entree is the prime rib, which is probably going to be pretty good. But I also don't like it bleeding either. So
you can get it medium.
I'm assuming you can, but you don't know. The desserts look fantastic though. Storybook dining. So
Tina, I'm not saying that Wilderness Lodge is the best. I'm just saying it's the place that I would want to live.
It's the place he would pick. Yeah. Lightning Lane.
Because if we're going best, it's Yacht Club. And you can fight me on it. We're good, and I love the Poly like everyone else.
Yeah.
But what wins at Yacht Club is the pool. 100%.
Is that technically Yacht Club or is it Beach Club?
Well, it's both.
So you would pick Yacht Club over Beach Club?
I like the theming at Yacht Club better.
Okay.
I like the nautical theme.
I do too. It's got Martha's Vineyard.
Yep.
It's a lot.
Well, Martha's Vineyard's actually on the other side.
It's on Beach Club or Yacht Club though, isn't it?
No, it's Beach Club side.
I thought as soon as you crossed in, it was in Yacht because the two buildings are connected, right?
They are, but they're not. So they're connected, and then you have to go outside, walk past.
You're correct. I know what you're talking about now. You got to go outside that. Yep.
You feel like it's right there because you walk past the Beaches and Cream, and then you go there. But technically, Beaches and Cream is on the Beach Club side.
Yeah, that for sure.
Yeah.
I got you.
And I like. This isn't an indictment of the Beach Club at all, but it was the DVC side of it. Right, and had like the beachy theme from the Northeast, and then you had Yacht Club, which was your Vineyard Vines, Shep and Ian feel, right? And and I'm a fan. I really like it. The rooms there are fantastic.
Wendy said, I need a DVC friend who can get me into that elusive yacht club. It's so expensive and beautiful. And then Jeff said, what are you talking about, Wendy? I mean, I'm DVC.
Well,
but
also, yacht club is not DVC.
Yeah, that's what I think he's saying. What are you talking about, Wendy?
Yeah, exactly. Yacht club is the cash one.
Yeah.
Beach club
is DVC.
Is DVC. Which I'd love to stay. It's one of the few hotels there that I haven't stayed at yet. And
Which one? Yacht Club or Beach Club?
Beach Club.
Oh,
I've stayed there. Good.
I've stayed there one night. Like when I do my Thanksgiving or Christmas, I've stayed there one night. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, we haven't. We're not DVC. I haven't paid for the. And my thing is that we're right there, and I'm like, I like Yacht Club theming better.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Yeah.
So
I'm a fan.
Lightning Lane single pass prices have increased for the month of October.
Did they ever?
Let's see if it gives me the.
Buy a whole new ticket to get on Tron.
Seven Doors Mine Train is now. These are lows and highs. So low is 10, high is 12. Tron is 20. Guardians is 14 to 17.
22.
Oh, it says 20 on here.
I looked on the app. It said 22.
I'm sorry. These are the prices prior to October. So now here it is. Seven Doors Mine Train went from 10 to 12, now 14.
14, yeah.
Tron went from 20 to 22. This is new record highs as of October 21st. So there's going to 21st. Guardians went from 14 to 17. It's now 19. Star Wars Rise of Resistance remained unchanged. It runs from 15 to 25.
Damn.
You don't need that. That's the next topic too. Avatar Flight of Passage also remained unchanged from 11 to 17. So they've increased prices.
Yes.
But here's the deal. You don't need this for Rise of Resistance. Do not buy it because of a couple reasons. Number one, it was 20 minutes today. I wrote it. The wait times are less than an hour now for Rise of Resistance. I don't think you need it. Second off, there's now a single rider line. Disney did the right thing, got rid of virtual queue, and put in a single rider line. So you may have to split up a little bit, whatever the case may be. But the single rider line will take you through the door and put you on the 4 color strips where they need you. So you can skip the entirety of the line. Works like Guardian or like Smuggler's Run. You go all the way to the merge point, and they go stand there, and you're on the ride.
Yeah. When they switched Rise from off the virtual queue, you no longer needed to purchase it.
Yeah.
In any capacity.
For the first day or two, it got up to like 2 hours, but then it started dropping fast.
Yeah, I mean, there are days when it's bad, but you either go first off, or this is the Kelly's trick. You wait until 8:57, and then you pop in line.
Yep.
And then you go and you have to wait. You have to wait a little bit because they let everyone who has a lightning lane that comes in until 9 o'clock through. And then once that's done, boom, done. It's usually like a 15 to 22 minute wait. Yep. Done it 3 times. And honestly, Dawson and I, when we were down in May, we just hopped in line. It said it was like a 45-minute wait. It ended up being 40, which wasn't that bad. And the queue's actually kind of fun. I don't mind it. As long as you move, you're good. But yeah, I would not pay for it at all.
Yep.
I would pay for Guardians even at $19. I would gladly get in the virtual. And again, Steve, this is from nobody
living here.
A non-local. This is a vacationing person that is only going to Epcot one day. I would do virtual queue and I would pay for it for the family.
Yeah,
I would pay the $80 for that. I won't pay the $80 for Tron.
I'm the other way. If I was going to buy one, I'd buy Tron, but I like Tron better. That's just me.
That's fine.
But
I like
the wait times on, not right now because Tron just went to a standby queue. Prior to that, though, I would say that the wait times were, I don't know, 10 to 15% higher on Guardians than they were Tron. So right now it's flipped though. Tron is significantly longer because it just went to a standby queue just recently. So,
yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those where if you're does Tron open at? Is Tron open for the 8:30 early morning stuff?
It was not last week, but I don't know if it was just down for one day or. Well, let's put it this way: they said no, but I think they may have opened it a few minutes early so that people could go back there. But it's not. People were being told no.
So, and this is the part, and it's part of the conversation that we're having. If you're going to Magic Kingdom, you can no longer get the virtual queue for that. You can only get the virtual queue for Tiana. Great, whatever. But now you have to make the decision as to whether or not you are going to go to the right side of the park. And it doesn't make sense to me that they would not open Tron at 8:30 for those staying on property.
Well, so here's the reason why. Because when they open up in recent times here, every time they open up a virtual queue and change it to a standby with Ratatouille, with Rise of Resistance, all this, by the time if they open it at 8:30, by the time 9 o'clock hits, it's already over 2 hours long.
Yeah, cool. And, stay on property.
Well, even for people staying on property, it's 2 hours.
Yeah.
So it has been now for me. I don't care because I don't rush the lines. I'll go somewhere else where all the other people are taking. Yeah. But yeah, that's been a negative is that. It's already a 2 hour line. People paying to try to get in at 9 o'clock. I get what you're saying. They'll stay on property. It's a way for Disney to bring in people, but for those other guests, they're not going to get to ride it.
Dude, the same thing was Flight of Passage.
Yeah,
Flight of Passage. If you were not there,
it's immediate 2 hour rate.
If you were not there not at opening, if you were not there through security, a half an hour before opening.
Yep.
You were waiting an hour.
When my family just came down, in June, and we did that. They got early entry. We got in. I sent her directly over there, and they still had, I think, a 70-minute wait, and they were one of the first ones. Well, obviously not the first one.
No, I know. Yeah, but
they went. We were in before they opened.
Yeah.
And when they started moving lines, that's where they went, and it was an immediate 70-minute wait.
15 minutes kills you on that. 15 minutes kills you. Animal Kingdom opening at 8 a.m., you need to be through security, honestly, at 7:15.
Yeah.
Minimum.
And waiting at the front of the line because at 7:30, they're going to start moving you.
Which means you have to get a minivan when the minivans open at 6:30. Like, you have to, in some capacity, get there before everyone else.
Yep.
And go through it, and it sets your entire day up. If you can do that right, because you can get done with it and then go. And the other option is you just buy a ticket because at $11 or $13, it's worth it.
That's the best deal on property.
I think it is too.
For single rider fast passes, it's rated very high on a lot of people's lists. It's my favorite ride. It's a lot of people's favorite ride. It's usually always in people's top 3.
Look, I forgot how good it was.
Yeah, and it is a very good value for that is the one thing that I would consider about purchasing is that one Flight of Passage. So
yeah, I'll buy Flight of Passage. I will buy, like I said, Guardians, just because it's different when you go through the different songs. I've told you that we don't get anything other than September, right? I've never ridden it other without September.
That's crazy.
I know.
I personally, to me, I don't care what song I get on that ride. I just don't. I've had them all, I think. Is there 6 or 7 of them?
But you've ridden that ride how many times now?
A lot.
So. See, and
I get it.
I've ridden it 5 times, and I love it. Love it. It's not my favorite on property, but I love it. I put it. I have put it second in the past. I love Rise of the Resistance. I know you're kind of whatever, but
Rise is my second favorite.
Yeah.
Behind
Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage is the best. Yeah. Rise is second. Yeah. I got to go with Expedition Everest third. It's just there's some good stuff up there, and I'll go
top to bottom, Rise, Guardians, and Flight.
Yeah.
And then after that, damn, dude.
Starts dropping off. I would probably go. So Slinky Dog
that's
Coaster.
tier 1.
Well, you got Slinky Dog Coaster. You got Tower of Terror.
Yep.
You've got
Rock and Roller
technically
Coaster.
You've got Tron and Space Mountain and
Rock and Roller Coaster.
With that Rock and Roller Coaster, you also got Snow White, Mine Train,
Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder Mountain. Big Thunder Mountain's probably not up there for me, but I know it's for a lot of people. But it's kind of died down. It's only like 20-minute wait now to ride, and it's good though. It's a fantastic ride.
I mean that's so from a thrill capacity, that's it. Obviously, my favorite rides are Jungle Cruise and
then technically speaking, you also have. I guess you have Ratatouille is a lot of people's. It's up there for a lot of people.
I enjoy Ratatouille, man.
I enjoy it, but it's not like my favorite.
No, and it's one of those where if I ride it. If I don't, I don't. Like it's actually kind of upset because Dawson and I went to ride it, and then it was delayed, so we didn't get into line for it. We just went and did other stuff, and it was bad, dude. We went there, and it was delayed, so everyone that was standing in line that came in International Gateway sprinted to Norway. So everyone went because it was one or the other, and a lot of them, the young kids and whatever. So like there were the people that were going to Frozen anyways, and everyone just went that way.
Well, they were either going to Frozen, they were going to Test Track, or they were going to.
So then we go to Test Track. We walked past Frozen, and we went to Test Track, and it was down.
Yeah. Oh.
So at this point,
we're done.
Well, no. So we said, "F it," and we stood in line.
Oh, really?
Test Track. We just stood there and hung out, and it was like, I asked, and they're like, "That's probably going to be 15 minutes," and it was. So boom, done, and we went in, and it was like a 10-minute wait once we got.
You used to go into that park, and it used to be Test Track, Norway, or Soarin'. Because Soarin' used to be the hour-and-a-half wait. It's not anymore. Soarin'
was always our first ride.
Yeah.
Always.
That's where we'd always choose to go first, too.
Yeah.
So, Dino Land in Animal Kingdom. So, it's going to run through 2027. It's 11.
When's it shut down?
Before the holidays. Some of it is going to shut down before the holidays, before Thanksgiving. So
they're not doing like the Donald Christmas thing again, huh?
I don't think so, but I don't know if it's all of it or not. Just it says parts of it are going to start shutting down. It's going to begin this fall and will reopen in 2027. So it's a big one. It's going to be down for a while. Now I will say it's 11 acres, so it's expanding. Mm-hmm. The show building for Encanto is ridiculously big. I mean, I don't know if you've seen it or not. So you have the casita, which you're going to go into. I think it's where all the queue is going to be and everything. But then you're riding through the rides. The concept art for the building for the casita is bigger than the big huge restaurant. I mean, it's massive back there.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a really cool ride. We'll see.
Still doesn't belong in Animal Kingdom, but talk about that later.
Yeah,
we have years.
I can go either way.
We have years to fight about this.
Yeah, for sure. So there's that. You mentioned Reflections earlier.
Yeah. Dude, it's going to make Animal Kingdom, when they shut that down, not that Dinosaur ate a bunch of people, it's going to make Animal Kingdom even less of a half-day park.
See, for me, it's my favorite park. I can go there and spend every
I'm not saying it's not fun.
But I like the animals. I do all the stuff. I go to Rafiki's Planet Watch. I like all that stuff. If you're there for the rides, you're right. They're really only losing the one. But it's already a one ride in a park that doesn't have a lot of rides.
Yeah, so, it's a high percentage.
It's a high percentage. Yeah, I think they're one that we did this before. Are they the one with the lowest number of rides, or is it still Epcot? It's close. It's like 11 or 12, something like that. If you would, depending on what you consider rides. We went through this and we considered things rides and attractions, and it was a really unnecessary conversation.
It was fun.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. I'm not getting into my Dinosaur Land diatribe tonight. We're not doing it.
And then the last thing we can talk about here tonight, David, yes. Jollywood. They've announced the attraction to Jollywood originally was for the food menu.
Yeah.
Until you found out you had to pay for everything.
Yeah.
It's not included.
$160 and then $1,000 for food.
So they have released the food for the Jollywood nights.
Do you have to pay for it still?
You do.
Well, that's dumb.
So they have, we'll go through these real quick. These are the special items. Actually, I probably just share this with everybody because they got some really cool pictures. Come on. Here we go. Let's do this. Present. All right. All right, let's start off here. Can you see that? Everybody see this okay? If I make it bigger, what does that do?
Nothing.
Okay. So here's the first food item. So you got this. This is at the Trolley Car Cafe. This is the Agent P croissant, which is a waffle croissant dipped in caramel chocolate, topped with mint cream, a chocolate hat, and M&M's milk chocolate candies. That actually sounds incredible to me.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I don't know. I like waffles. I like waffle croissants, and then dipped in caramel just sounds really cool. So I'm not sure about the mint cream. Maybe sure buttercream, but we'll see. Yeah. So here's your ones over at Fairfax Fair. The items. So up here you have your holiday turkey popover, roasted turkey and creamy mashed potatoes, topped with gravy and cranberry chutney in a house-made popover. In the upper right-hand corner there, you get the little pastry. That is just the sides popover, which is macaroni and cheese and a savory collard greens topped with cornbread crumbs in a house-made popover. Bottom left, we have the PB&J donut, which is a half-glazed donut with creamy peanut butter and grape jelly dipped in dark chocolate. In the middle there is the Kermit's frozen banana shake, frozen banana and white chocolate with caramel swirls with matcha whipped cream.
They're not going to be able to get bananas because of the ILA strike. Continue.
That's true. Then the bottom right there looks like a cranberry cocktail. It is a mistletoe martini. I was completely incorrect. Tito's handmade vodka. Oh, it's alcohol. Tito's handmade vodka and Saint Germain elderflower liqueur mixed with cranberry juice and topped with fresh cranberries. That wasn't that far off, actually. So there it is. So that's that. All right. Over at the Tip Top Club at the Hollywood Tower Hotel, you get 3 beverages here. From left to right, we have the 1939 Royale, which is Terramana Blanco tequila.
Terramana! Yeah, baby!
It's there. Tro Orange liqueur.
Unofficial.
Dessert pear, agave nectar, and lime juice topped with Domaine Saint Michel Brut. The middle one there, the silver one, sorry, I keep going back and forth, is the top floor daiquiri, which is Parrot Bay coconut rum, ube, lime juice, and a splash of shimmer. Isn't ube like a potato, an orange potato or something like that? Turnip, something like that?
I don't think so. I think that's yucca, bro. Yucca.
What is ube? I'm pretty sure ube is like a tuber as well. I'm probably wrong. On the right-hand side there, that little thing is the sparkling pomegranate apple cider. And they also have a sparkling apple cider and then some other stuff that you get too. Jazzy holidays at the Hollywood Brown Derby. I'll tell you right now, those things in the bottom right-hand corner are fantastic, depending on what's in them.
Keep going.
Okay. So we have the chorizo arancini with Parmesan dust and salmorejo. That sounds terrible. Anyways, that word, tomato sauce up there in the upper left-hand corner. The hamachi crudo, caper aioli, Dijon avocado mousse, and citrus champagne vinaigrette. That's in the upper right. The little sliders in the bottom left-hand corner are the Jazzy Holiday slider, which is bison and pork, onion jam, dolce gorgonzola, arugula, and brioche roll. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, the pork belly bao, Korean barbecue, cucumber slaw, and soy vinaigrette. So I had some on the cruise. I had some pulled pork bao buns and some pulled pork empanadas. Absolutely incredible. So there's those. Here is what we have. Bunch of drinks. We're not going to go through all the drinks here, but they're all at, what is this place? Same place. So you got your hot cocoa. That's the one that matters right here. That's the one that matters. Hot cocoa. All right. More food. Epic Eats. You have the spicy Korean chicken funnel cake. It's a funnel cake with chicken and spicy stuff on top of it. Pickled slaw. Why ruin a good funnel cake? And this side over here, the right, it looks like some kind of s'mores. It is a s'mores funnel cake. Giant roasted marshmallow with chocolate and marshmallow sauce, topped with chocolate curls and cinnamon toast cereal served on a mini funnel cake. That would be amazing if it wasn't cinnamon toast cereal. If it was like just add the cinnamon, we don't need the cereal part of it. That'd be great. They also have a warmed spice chai cocktail. These are cute little Christmas tree thingies here. We've got the Dockside Diner that has the spicy pimento kimchi dip, which is there in the upper left-hand corner, served with fresh house-made wonton chips. You have samosas, which are potato and pea stuffed samosas with curried chickpeas, herb crema in quotes, and tomato pomegranate chutney, which is that thing there. Bottom left, we have the poutine potato bites topped with gravy, brisket, mozzarella curds, and chives.
Nice.
Right here.
Yeah.
Looks good. And then we have the Christmas trees here in the bottom right, which are the Christmas tree cookie stack, vanilla cookie stacked with pistachio, buttercream, cranberry, and raspberry jam, topped with sprinkles and a yellow candy star. It's probably my favorite thing so far we've seen here, outside of the s'mores funnel cake.
Yep.
And there's some beverages. You got the Sandy Claus dark hot cocoa and the Naughty or Nice, which is Crown Royal, blended Canadian whiskey and ginger mixed with orange cranberry and grapefruit juices, topped with cranberries. More food. You got the ABC commissary, cauliflower taco with chili pepper lime dusted fried cauliflower on top of a corn tortilla with diced tomatoes, cilantro, and a chipotle cashew crema. Again, crema in quotes. This thing
terrible.
Yeah, I agree. This thing up here, though, that is the
looks really good. Birria taco.
Shredded short rib on a Monterey Jack. So that looks really good. The chicken empanada down here in the bottom left with street corn. It's chicken empanada served with a side of street corn. And then this thing right here in the bottom right-hand corner, that is the yuca con chicharron, fried pork belly, yuca fries, red pickled onions, and chili lime seasoning with yellow pepper aioli.
That looks pretty good.
Taco Bout a holiday cookie, a cranberry cheesecake filled chocolate cookies. Wow, that sounds good. Dipped in cranberry white chocolate, topped with pistachio whipped cream. It was good up till the pistachio whipped cream.
Night, Justin.
And the Mexican hot cocoa cheesecake as well. So you get that.
Wow.
All right. This looks like bacon in this, whatever this is. It is mango chamoyada. Frozen mango beverage with mango chili lime sauce. It's non-alcoholic. Interesting. All right, these here are at the Baseline Tap House, which I was there tonight. I saw Nate tonight. He was eating this pretzel right here.
Hi, Nate.
Macaroni and cheese croquette, which is fried macaroni and cheese with aioli dipping sauce. That looks. I don't understand throwing macaroni and cheese inside stuff now.
I'm okay with it.
Look at this
fried macaroni.
This is a charcuterie cup.
Is that like the official charcuterie plate, but they put it in a cup now?
Apparently, it's got toma cheese, blue cheese, chorizo, and salami with a skewer of green olives, cherry tomatoes, and blistered shishito pepper, cornicone pickles, and a toasted focaccia crostini.
Yeah, basically that's what it is.
And then you have the Bavarian pretzel with the cheese or the mustard, the beer cheese, which I'm not a huge fan of. And then that beverage is a beer margarita. There you go. Ice Cold Hydraulics, which is the Coke building. I think this will be the first time this has been open when this has been here, right? So you have the Duffy Brownie, which is listen to this. Coca-Cola fudge-filled cherry white chocolate chip brownie covered in Coca-Cola buttercream and a caramel chocolate Duffy paw. I want that really bad. I want that really, really bad. And then you got the Dark and Snowy, which is a frozen blend of Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and Coca-Cola topped with sweetened coconut cream and cinnamon.
Interesting.
Then we got this stuff here that looks like a big meatball. We have pizza. Oh, this is a pizza rizzo. That explains it. We have the Italian beef sandwich, which is sliced beef and sweet and spicy peppers right up here on the left. It looks very basic very thin for a
I'm sure it's okay.
Italian beef sandwich. You got the antipasto flatbread. It's antipasto spread of meats, olives, peppers, onions, Barilla creamy, Genovese, pesto, and mozzarella, which is that thing right there. There's a lot of stuff on that little flatbread. Then you got this gigantic meatball, which is a meatball and polenta, giant meatball with marinara. And then the last one is the caramel Mocha Napoleon, which is this thing right here.
Huh.
It's going to taste like coffee and caramel. So, got some drinks: cranberry fizz, snow pinot, holiday cheer. We got the market, which is going to have little egg roll or spring rolls, buffalo chicken spring roll, fried spring roll with house-made jalapeno ranch dipping sauce. And you got a couple beverages there: the caramel apple cider with Werther's original caramel. And this one over here is the In Holiday Fashion, which is Buffalo Trace Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Then Joffrey's has some drinks. And then various lounges. Look at the little dinosaur Gertie. It is Christmas Gertie cookies, which is just a sugar cookie, and then gingerbread bites. So you get the Gertie cookie and some gingerbread bites. Some drinks. That is what is that? Frozen espresso martini. And then that's it, kids. That is all she wrote. That's your food. That brownie has my name written all over it for sure. 100%. I really want that brownie. Matt, what's up, buddy? So, David, how's B-Jux doing?
It's very B-Juxy. Check it out.
Go check out B-Jux. Go check out Dave's Sunday. You doing it Sunday?
I don't know. We haven't for a long time. We need to get back on it.
Just hit your ring, the little bell thing that lets Dave know when you go live. When Dave goes live, you will find out. And then don't forget Discord mods. Please drop Discord if you want to be part of the Christmas gift exchange. Go to the channel. Tell us tonight's supposed to be the last night. Am I doing a Christmas party? I would do a Christmas party over a Halloween party, but probably not. They are way too expensive. So we'll see. Go to the tab, sign up for the gift exchange if you want to do it. Tonight's the deadline. It's it. So if you want to do it tonight. I can't just do it on command, Noah. It's got to be when I'm not real. Are there rules for the exchange? Yes, Crystal. If you want, so basically it's $20 to $25, something like that. If you want to do it, just sign up, and then Justin Snudo will be posting all the rules about. You'll get a questionnaire that describes what you get, some of your hobbies and likes. He'll pair. Everybody gets drawn. He'll pair them up. Send you the person with their hobbies and things they like, and he'll also post all the rules. It's got to be picked up. It's got to be mailed by a certain date. We're going to open them live on stream. So Justin and Joy usually come in with us, and then we bring people in to open up their presents here on stream as we do it all together. So he will, they will be posted. So if you're interested in doing it, though, sign up tonight. If you have questions,
yes,
Father Justin. Opening is like the second week. It's either the first or second week in December, something like that. It's early. It's not. We don't wait till the very end. So outside of that, guys, that's all I got tonight. Dave, you got anything else you want to discuss?
No, I'm good, man. That was solid. Shep will be back next week.
Yep. Congratulations to Gigi one more time. Very proud of her.
Appreciate you all.
She deserves it.
Appreciate y'all. Jersey Mike, what's up, dude?
Jersey Mike.
Mike, I will text you because we may or may not be in Florida soon.
He's not.
But we may be.
He may be soon, though.
Yeah.
Just take it from somebody who knows on good authority that he is not in Florida. So,
that's fair.
All right. We love you guys. We will see you next week. Something special every week, but something special.
Bye.
Bye.